So you can park in Pistol Rider. They charge £5 a day, and they let you park overnight as well. You just have to pay for 2 days. So £10. I know the car's safe. So routes planned. One thing I didn't do though, schoolboy error, is check the weather. So we better check Met Office to see what it's like on the summit of Cadair Berwyn. Okay Google, what's the weather like on the summit of Cadair Berwyn?
You don't need to know that. You will never make it up there with your lard ass and your stash of beer, fatty.
Hold on a minute. I was asking what the weather was like on the summit of Cadair Berwyn, you plum.
Boy dickhead, watch who you are talking to. I know you were searching for ex-hamster on Friday night at 10:31 p.m. Yeah, that's right, fatty.
I don't think I was, Google.
You were, because just shortly after at 10:42 p.m. you were searching for naked photos of Kerry Maskell from Drunk on Wanderlust. Ha 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 ha, look at me now, punk.
No, I wasn't doing that. Kerry, I was not doing that at all. Looks like I'm not going to get an answer. There's only one thing to do. Let's crack on. Shout out to you, buddy. Didn't catch your name, but he wanted a selfie. Okay Google, I'm by the lake. How long is it going to take me to reach the summit?
Judging by your weight, a long time.
Okay Google, if I make it to the summit, what's the weather going to be like up there?
Keep that receding hairline covered, mate. Go for a swim in that lake. It will be like a scene from Free Willy.
We know what's happening then. Let's go. As you can probably tell, mate, it's a tad windy. So I've made it up to Mole Sitch. And I'm moving on now to Cadair Berwyn summit, which is just up here. And the time's only 3:10. Let's crack on, shall we? Breathe in, breathe in.
Yeah, you're hungry, mate.
So, after having a nice drink and something to eat, I've just had to take me right heel up. It's got a little bit of a blister showing on it, so I've put a Compeed on it. Fingers crossed that does the job. But I don't know what it is lately, but these boots, it's only the right one, but it's rubbing like hell. Anyway, I can see the trig point just up here on this mound. I'm going to tap out, and then I think I'm going to have to find somewhere to stay. Now I'd like to be up top somewhere because the views all around are just absolutely stunning. I've got a bit of a water source just here as well, but it's the wind that's putting me off, and it's the wind that's going to give me a sleepless night if anything. Anyway, let's see. Let's tap out at the trig and we'll make a decision after. So there we go, 827 metres, Cadair Berwyn. Yes! Get in, sunshine! Get in, I mean, yeah. Right, let's go and find a camp spot for tonight, ladies and gents. Bye, trig. Trigger. What a feeling to be out. I haven't been on my own, haven't done a solo since that weekend just before the first lockdown. link up here somewhere. But what a feeling to be back out. Last week was good, but I feel I need this one as well. It's been a long time coming, but I think a solo was needed. Bit of peace and quiet, bit of reflection time. I even bought the wet wipes. That's another story. Let's trudge our way up here then. So this is my spot for tonight then. I've had to come down because, as you've heard, the summit up there was absolutely brutal. As soon as it was hitting the top of the ridge, the wind was just... yeah, it was brutal, to be fair. And I didn't want to pitch, even though the Hilleberg would have stuck it out, I just didn't want to pitch it up for the sake of it. But I've come down, I'm not far from the reservoir, and this is my view. So there we go then, great to be back out in the Akto. It was worth carrying it. I do love this tent. But anyway, I'm gonna get set up. The time is 5:30. So I'm gonna get set up. So tonight we're gonna be using the Flextail Gear tiny pump again to inflate that. And then also I can hang it. I bought a spare carabiner with me, and I can hang it from there, and the LEDs will serve me as a tent light. The setup for tonight. And this, I only showed you half of it in my last video. So that is a temperature sensor. And what it does, it connects to your phone via the Bluetooth, and if you download the app that it tells you to when you purchase it, you can actually see the lowest temperature, the temperature as it is, all on the phone on the app. So it would be interesting to see what the temperature gets down to tonight. I'm having to sit over on the one side because there's sheep shit in my vestibule. So, tonight's choice for tea is chicken curry. Now, I've had this one in my drawer at home for ages. They are nice. But that's what I got for tea. So, the sun's gone. As you can see, the moon's out. But what a lovely glow just on the horizon here. Even though the sun's set over there, sunrise in the morning should be around there somewhere. But yeah, here's the pitch for tonight. It's just down there is the lake. Anyway, I'm gonna go and sup my last ale, and then fingers crossed it's a clear sky tonight. Have a look at this. Very clear. So I'm going to leave the GoPro out tonight, and fingers crossed I'm going to get a night lapse, and I'm going to set it up just looking over Cadair Berwyn, and hopefully we might be able to get some stars. Well, that's the plan anyway. If it don't work out, you won't see it. Right, ale time. So I'm not sure how much you'll be able to pick up now, but it has gone very still. It's gone very cold, and also the Hilleberg has just decided to start forming wet particles on the inside. Never escape it. It's what happens. But anyway, the time is 9 o'clock. I'm going to go and sit in the tent for a little bit. I'm going to wait for those stars to come out because it's still clear. Let's cut to a night lapse. Good night. Morning glampers. Check this out for a view. Not what I was expecting. Well, this is shit. Not what I was expecting at all. In the clag. As you probably just saw from that night lapse, so you probably saw that the clag came in anyway, quite thick right towards the end. But anyway, the time is 6:05. I'm about to get a brew on. I'm about to have my breakfast, and then I'm going to leave. So there we go then. Enjoyable camp. Absolutely superb. And as always, leave no shiz. Everything is in my bag, ready to be binned when I get home. Anyway, I just want to say a massive thank you if you've watched the video up to now. And I'll see you on another
non-lockdown adventure with me, Dave Outdoors.
Bye. I'm living in a time of difference, where the world continues its life but we adjust. I may have forgotten the small things that matter, like the well-being of our inner self. I've been shut away for so long, locked in my mind, no mountains to feed my soul. We're all different, but we're all humans. We share a love for the mountains and the great outdoors, a place we can escape to lose our minds and find our souls. So be nice and be kind. Say your highs and don't frown, because you never know why that person needs to be outside. People may want it for views, sunsets, sunrises, or even the night sky, but that one person may be battling their demons. And with the mountains, that one person is a survivor.